Earlier this year, the wife and I went on our first trip ever to Las Vegas with my dad and stepmom.
We stayed on the Strip at the Mirage Hotel and Casino.
On our last day of the trip, we rented a car and drove to the Valley of Fire State Park. We didn't want to spend the whole day there, so we took a scenic drive that gave us an overview of the park.
This video will give you a sense of what it's like to visit the Valley of Fire State Park in Nevada.
Stick around because towards the end, we get our picture taken at the iconic Las Vegas sign and finish off our last day on the Las Vegas Strip.
Hi, Walgreens. Thanks for all the memories and the beers.
Well, we're getting ready to check out of this room. Got a little bit of gambling money. Hopefully we can win it big today because we have had no good luck so far.
Today's our day. We say that every day.
It might be our day. We'll see. We rented a car and we are on our way to the Valley of Fire Park.
Yes.
Right, Randy?
Yep. I have no idea what to expect. We wanted to get away from the Strip and see what the landscape was like in southern Nevada.
It was Brandy's first time out west and we wanted an unforgettable experience. We went to the Valley of Fire, but there are many outdoor attractions just within a 2-hour drive of Las Vegas. Valley of Fire State Park is around 50 miles northeast of Las Vegas. The drive takes roughly an hour to get to from the Strip. We chose it over other locations simply because it was one destination not one of us had experienced yet.
Completely different from where we live, right here, out west here.
I love going to these different places and seeing the landscape because it's so much more interesting than where we live.
Hey, hon, look, a deer! Oh, wait. Never mind, that's not a deer. I don't know what that is. I gotta go. It's a train way back there. Yeah, it looks like a little toy train compared to those. It does. It reminds me of the Wild West. If you like to watch a Western movie.
Yeah, you can see it right across the desert.
I could see some.
Up on the ridge.
Yeah, beautiful.
You talking about me?
I was. That's definitely, that's some red rocks there.
Red
It's Mars.
There's cactus.
Yep.
We're in Mars. Here we are at Valley of Fire State Park. Can't wait to see this. It's very rocky.
You want to see a snake? You want to see like a rattlesnake or anything?
No.
It's a big spider?
No.
Scorpion?
No.
They have those things
I
out
want to
there?
see a cacti.
Armadillo?
I would like to see one of those. Those are cute.
I want to pet a turtle. This
That's
is
my
so
back there
cool.
on your Randy.
That rock is really crazy looking. That is nuts. Here we go.
If you're visiting on a day trip from Las Vegas and don't want to spend the whole day, the scenic drive that we took is the way to go. It'll give you a good overview of the park. We didn't stop at all the sites or do any hiking, but make sure you stick around because we'll be covering some of that too.
It looks so fake. It doesn't even look real.
We had not researched this park at all, so we knew nothing about it. We decided to just stop at all the places that looked cool.
Our first stop was the beehives. The beehives were these crazy looking sandstone formations that looked like beehives. It was a great place to walk around and get good photos.
Watch your step, hon.
This is, I think, called Beehive. The Beehive Stop. I'm assuming it's because these all look like beehives. It's crazy. How can freaking rock look like this?
The groove lines are from silt deposits throughout different times in history. The wind and water over time create overlapping layers of rock that act kind of like a geological calendar. Think of it like rings on a tree, but with rock layers.
Those people are crazy.
They look like cowboys. Deep out there. Guy's holding up his hand. This guy's cowboy hat on. We do that with clouds all the time.
I used to do that all the time with clouds. Oh my God, don't fall. I have no feeling in one of my feet from a labor epidural. Some of my nerves never recovered, so I have to be very careful on unlevel surfaces.
I don't care.
The kids, Shelly, would be loving this.
The park is called the Valley of Fire because when you go there, the desert heat could just set you on fire.
Oh, man, it's so hot.
The park was named the Valley of Fire because of all the pretty pink, red, and orange tones in the rock. They give off this illusion of being on fire.
Got my GoPro on the wrong side.
Looks like it just could fall over.
I know quite good at some point.
This place rocks.
You're so corny.
Jackrabbit.
Well, did you see it?
No.
Stop it. One of these times you're gonna actually see something no one's gonna believe you.
Jackass.
I don't think I realized it while I was there, but the highlight of this set of rock formations is an arch at the top. If I'd planned this out before recording, I would have done some research and gotten better shots of the location.
So that little arch up there, when you go to Utah, they're huge and long, and you're like, how did that form? Some of them are skinny.
Really?
The arch is natural and took thousands of years to form. It will grow larger over time and eventually collapse.
And you don't want to be around when that happens.
Run for it! This place is going down!
Beautiful. That's just, it's unbelievable.
What do you see?
Big lizard in his hand.
Oh, yeah?
I'm shaking out, but I don't know if they're keeping him company.
We went into this unprepared. I was just pointing and shooting at random things. Because at that moment in time, it was just cool enough to be out in the desert taking photos of large prehistoric rocks.
This is so sweet. Unreal. We're not home anymore, that's for sure.
Another site just on the other side of the arches is Atlatl Rock.
Brandy, how do you say this?
Atlati Rock. Atlati Rock. Atlatl Rock. I don't know.
I'm not sure how you say that, but we didn't actually stop there. If you go up the staircase, you'll see the best display of petroglyphs in the Valley of Fire.
I'll get us a map.
It's probably a good idea to stop at the visitor center once you enter the park. You can pick up a map and see their display of historical exhibits.
Lots of big rocks. Look at that big rock out there. Turtle. Turtle.
Where?
Just kidding.
You're such a jerk. You know my desire to see these animals today.
What if I said snake?
I would have already been in the car.
It looks like the,
What it is, the
Painted
difference
rock.
of the rock.
Yeah.
Something about the time, age, and
It is.
stuff, and
so different sediment creates
And the
different layers, and then
yeah,
as it
different-
erodes,
This used to
around here, then
be
you go back out.
underwater.
Our next stop was this giant overlook that I think was called Fire Canyon, but I'm not sure about that. However, the view was stunning.
If you have never been to the Valley of Fire in Nevada, this is definitely a place to come and see.
Super cool.
Oh man, this is like, it's breathtaking. Video and pictures don't even capture it, I'm sure.
Nah, can't capture it.
Can't. You just have to see it. You have to come here.
Way more peaceful than the Las Vegas Strip. It's like complete opposite of Las Vegas.
Funny thing is the whole way here, it's 48 minutes, I think, from Vegas. And the whole way here, the radio was never turned on. It was
That's true,
quiet
it
in
wasn't.
the car.
It was. It was.
so nice. I just feel like I've never been over on this side of the state before.
Yeah,
This is crazy.
it's beautiful out
It
west.
is gorgeous. How many dead bodies do you think are out here?
Super cool. Super cool.
Yes.
Quiet,
This is-
peaceful.
This is the Fire Valley Outlook.
Is that what this is?
Overlook, something like that, yeah.
You know, it's really weird, like to the right, they're not red. Over here, they are.
I want to see a wild animal.
Me too.
If you hang out in the park for a while, you'll probably see some bighorn sheep.
Oh, it's a baby! Oh my god, where's this tourist?
That's the point.
It was a treat to run into these creatures. No, really, my dad almost ran into one with a car.
He's eating
He was
breakfast.
walking out inside the road. I mean,
Oh my goodness, so cool. It was great because we love seeing different animals on our trips.
Hey, look how close he is. He's right there.
Hi there, little guy.
there's more. What's up, dude? Hey. How you doing?
He just gave you the head nod.
Oh, look at that whole
Check.
herd.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Watch him ram the car. It cost $6,000.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
That was a highlight. That was so cool. Oh, that was seriously so cool.
I mean, the rock.
Now we just gotta see a turtle cross the road.
Look at that color contrast out there. It's really pretty.
It's crazy as you get just such the blue sky with the.
Fire Valley. Definitely a place to go see. See? It's beautiful. We don't come out west. We always go south. So we're gonna start coming out west, I think. This is beautiful.
It's definitely a lot different where you're used to seeing. You know,
Oh, yeah.
When you get out towards the mountain stuff.
And it's still within the 4-hour flight range.
Right.
That's my limit. 4 hours for a long weekend.
The Seven Sisters was this group of 7 giant rock formations, and we just drove right on past them.
Person fell there, maybe. Huh?
This is the memorial site where Civil War veteran John Clark's body was found on June 30th, 1915.
Historic marker.
They think he stopped in the Valley of Fire looking for water, and then eventually died of thirst. It was a good life.
We didn't do any hiking, nor did we see all the sights at the Valley of Fire, but here are a few hikes that you might want to check out.
Firewave. This 1.5 mile round trip hike to the Firewave is supposedly one of the best hiking spots in the Valley of Fire. The Pink Canyon or Pastel Canyon is an elusive pastel colored canyon that is not marked on any of the park maps. Google Maps can help you find the location. The White Domes, a 1 mile long loop that highlights the diversity of the park's geological landforms. It has a combination of desert vistas, a slot canyon, lots of colors, and caves. Mouse's Tank. The hike to Mouse's Tank is a short half-mile trail ending at a natural rock basin where rainwater collects. It's another hike where you can see petroglyphs on the rocks. Rainbow Vista. It's a 1 mile hike that ends with a climb up on a hill for a beautiful panoramic view over the Valley of Fire. Elephant Rock. It's a good picture-taking spot at the Valley of Fire's eastern end just off the main road. It's a large rock formation that looks just like an elephant. Fire Cave, also known as the Windstone Arch, is a small cave off the Scenic Loop Road with another arch.
Instead of like eroding away, this got pushed up.
Brandy's snoozing. If we were to go back to the park in the future, we would do some of the hiking trails. If you're visiting Las Vegas and would like to get away, the Valley of Fire State Park is a great option. Although Brandy was hungover and we didn't get to pet a turtle, we still had a hell of a time.
We highly recommend this park.
Our last day in Vegas was not over. We still had a couple of things left to do on the Strip.
How was your nap?
Turn left on the I-50 North ramp, then keep right at the fork. Oh, it's gonna take
What?
No,
Did you take videos of me?
No.
Why are you laughing like that? If it's your first time in Vegas, then you have to get a picture with the fabulous Las Vegas sign. So that's what we did.
It's almost a mile south of Mandalay Bay and right across from the airport. So you're probably gonna have to get a ride or drive over there. There's a small free parking lot that you can park in. You'll probably have to wait in line for the best shot, but you don't have to.
You just take a picture of that from a distance and then take us
Photoshop
in
us.
front of it.
I could Photoshop us in. I'm sure I will at some point.
When we were there was this guy taking pictures for everyone with their cell phones. And he was doing a hell of a job.
But the line took forever, so it's probably best to beat the crowds and go early in the morning. I had my eggs today, so I had 3 little muffins. I am very hungry and thirsty. Die Ferraris.
I am gonna get the bacon mac and cheese burger. It's supposed to be one of the best burgers here. Those come down.
Thank you. I kind of did. So good.
I'm about to devour all of this.
Some unfortunate person out there is gonna get one of these.
I'm just holding my beer. It's really good. It's really huge.
I don't even know that my mouth would open up wide enough. I don't think he does.
That burger didn't stand a chance. Why didn't you eat your dinner?
So big.
You're not leaving this table just so you finish your dinner.
I'm very full.
I'm very full and very tired. Successful at the casino. Took all of our gambling money.
Are we out of money?
We got like $5.
Okay.
I think, or a little bit, maybe like 7.
Okay.
Are we playing?
Yeah,
Well, we still have a chance, I guess.
we do.
We might actually only have $5. $5.
Are you sure you're not hiding 20 somewhere?
I don't think so. I think you spent. I think you gambled away all of our money.
I did. I don't think so, mister.
Well, it's our last moments in Vegas. We got about $11 left.
And 13 cents.
We're gonna try to do this. We only got a couple hours left here in Vegas. See if we can make it work.
5 minutes later.
End of another short vacation. How was it, Brandy?
It was a lot of fun. Saw a lot. Didn't win any money. We just don't have good luck. My mother-in-law sat down and hit spin and won $50-some on the first spin. Bye, Walgreens. Thanks for all the memories and the beers. Snacks.
All the to-go beers.
That's where we drank for the most part. Was from Walgreens. We had a great time on our first trip to Las Vegas.
We were skeptical at first, but quickly realized that we were gonna like it more than what we thought.
Going to the Valley of Fire on our last day was another great experience.
It just highlighted the fact that you don't have to spend a lot of money to have a great time in Vegas.
Bye-bye, Vegas.
Oh, I'm ready. A lot of these adventures are our first. Join in on the experience and follow us on our travels.
What are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel already!